Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Speculation News and Update. Today we are doing a episode on the console mod gigabyte of space that we've only got 2 gigabytes. Now, a lot of mods are fairly big, like the big game changers, and they can be quite small, Um, so it's not that bad. Like, believe me, I was looking into it. Like, you could get a good few good mods in there. Obviously, you won't be able to have every mod. I won't be able to do my modded playthrough like I planned. That's why I said I mightn't be able to, because I had the feeling this would happen. But people are getting salty about it, which makes nearly zero sense because this should have been expected. Like, I'm not saying, oh, Bethesda are a letdown or this guy's a letdown or whatever. I'm just saying you don't really expect this, like the first ever, the first ever console game to have mods, to be able to let you download unlimited amount of mods. Like, it will legit break your PlayStation, Xbox, whatever the fuck you are on. It's gonna break it if you could download everything, because people would download everything. A lot of times when you do get a mod, you would nearly instantly uninstall it once you're done with it, so it's not that bad. And I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, it is annoying because, they should have mentioned this. I think they really should have mentioned this before, but they didn't. But it's not that bad. We can always ignore the fact that that's the thing. Well, not ignore the fact that that's the thing. Just focus on the positive. We'd be able to have mods. Like, people are just being too negative about it. And don't get me wrong, I was pretty upset when I first heard it. But I've been thinking, and I popped on, and some people, they need a little push to realize, like, oh yeah, there's that and there's that. This is the only console game out there that has mods that are made. Like, the game's actually designed to allow mods. It's not just someone went and hacked, like, their PlayStation so that they could hack all the different games, you know what I mean? Or Xbox, you know what I mean? Hack their PlayStation so they can mod all their games, you know? Anyway. But people are all like, oh, but what about all the big mods? Like, apparently there's a Seattle mod that's coming that's bigger than Far Harbor, and I'm sorry, we probably won't be able to get that. And apparently we're taking the foot out of modding for some people, because apparently console players are harassing the modders, and that's not cool. Don't harass them, just ask them, hey, is this coming to console? And if it's not, just leave it. That's all you want to do. Just leave it and ignore it. It's like someone else is bound to make a mod that will probably be brought to the console. But you could, I'm just glad that I'm going to have mods. I know right now when it comes to some things like this, I'm a glass half full sort of guy. And I sort of do have a solution. Now, I'm not saying that I have a solution to everything, whatever. It probably isn't a very good solution. But modders, say if their mod is about 6 or so gigabytes, for example. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what Far Harbor was. So the Seattle mod could be, I'm just gonna say, 8 to 10. Let's round up to 10, okay? It's gonna be 10 gigabytes. That's mental. They could split that up into 5 different parts for the consoles. Like, if they're gonna do it, bring it to consoles. Like, I understand that they might want to, but if they are going to, they could easily bring it over. And when they bring it over, divide it up so that each mod section is a lot smaller, if you know what I mean. So there's like Seattle Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, so we can get it. Just that if they're willing to compromise, and they mightn't be, so we just gotta deal with that. The other thing is, Bethesda did in fact say that they were working on fixing this. They said something along the lines of that, how they're going to try to make it so you can have as much gigabyte space as possible that can be used up. And that's awesome. So it's not fixed at 2 gigabytes. This can change. This could, in a flash of the eye, turn from 2 gigabyte to 7 gigabyte. Like, maybe by the time that, like, Fallout 4 is 3 years old, because maybe, actually, no, it won't be that long, because I'd say once they learn how to increase it, they'll abuse it, sort of thing, so that they can keep increasing it. Anyway, and, maybe by the time it's about 2 years old, maybe 2.5, they'll make it, or oh shit, I thought it was already a year old. No, maybe when it's a year and a half old or whatever, they'll increase it so that you can have 10 gigabytes worth. That would be like really helpful, and it would be so cool. So that's all I gotta say. Like, think about it like the way I said it. The glass half full. At least we're getting mods. 2 gigabytes is not as small as it sounds. Believe me, it is not. Like, I was looking over, and some of the massive mods where you can build, like, for example, there's a mod where you can build, like, anywhere in the Commonwealth, and that's, like, 164, like, megabytes or some shit. Like, it's crazy. They're really good at compressing their mods. I know this is going on longer than it should, this little run. I'm just saying, like, it's glass half full. We're getting mods. That's all I'm happy about. The other thing is, while we may be getting mods, don't like expect the modders to bring them to the consoles. They are working on fixing the upgrade part, if you know what I mean, so that you can have more than 2 gigs. So the mod mightn't come to console. They're fixing the amount of space you're allowed to have, and I'll just be glad that we're getting mods, because I have never seen mods on any console game. As long as I like I've looked up, see if Fallout 4 is the first, and I'm pretty sure it is. So that's pretty awesome. So, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit that like button, and comment. And most importantly, peace.